Good morning, YouTube. BrooksConnerFunke here. Today we're going to be testing the Camel number 9's while you're high. I bummed them, so I don't have the box, but here's what Camel 9 looks like. You can see the right there. Camel number 9. Yeah, I've never smoked one before, so I don't know. Let's see how good they taste when you're high. I'm not going to be playing any music this time because I don't know how to edit into a video, so it just sounds bad. So I'll just talk or something. First hit's a little bit funny. Let's see if it gets better. I've never smoked any of these before. Once the cigarette gets rolling, I'll start talking about illegal immigration or something. It's a really light cigarette. There's not much flavor to it. There's really not much flavor at all. Oh well. So, illegal immigration. Post any of your views on illegal immigration. Comment on the video if you'd like, but I guess I'll just give you my views. I don't agree with illegal immigration at all. I know a few illegal immigrants. Well, you know, technically they're not illegal, but come on. And I just don't see why we let them come over here all the time and we don't do anything about it. Like, we never deport them. They just live here and work here and make money. And it's not like we're getting scientists or something. We're getting, you know, lawnmowers and idiots. I mean, none of these guys are like, you know, being productive members of society. They're not inventing a longer lasting light bulb or something, or a new fuel efficient car. No, they form gangs. They don't learn our language. I work with a Mexican that's lived here for 7 years, and he knows how to say hi. He doesn't know any English. And then they take jobs away from Americans, and people are always like, oh, well, it's because Americans won't do the job. Bullshit. Who did the jobs before the Mexicans got here? Well, Americans did the jobs before the Mexicans got here. So don't run me that stuff about, you know, oh, nobody will cook, nobody will mow lawns. Somebody will mow lawns, you know, especially in today's economy. Somebody will mow your lawn, you know. I mean, there's tons of lawn service businesses out there that are run by Americans, not by illegal immigrants. What else? I don't know, that's really it. I think we should put a big electric fence up on the border and, you know, stop them from coming over here illegally. They don't come over here and make this country a better place. They don't do any of that. They don't learn our language. They live with just each other. So I don't see the value in having any of them here. And everybody's like, oh, well, they have the right to pursue a better lifestyle. Yeah, well, when they come over here, okay, they come from Mexico. Mexico is a shithole. Everyone knows that. So what happens when all the Mexicans from Mexico come over here? Well, it's going to transform into a shithole like Mexico. If you have a bunch of people that live in a shithole coming over to live here, it's going to become a shithole. I don't know. I mean, I'm not prejudiced. I have a few Mexican friends. I get along with them fine. I just don't agree with illegal immigration. And nobody does anything about it. There's millions of illegal immigrants here. Millions of them. And nobody does anything about it. I mean, what have we done to deport them, to stop them from coming over here? You know, and Mexico's not going to do anything. Mexico wants them to leave. Mexico's a shithole country anyways. I mean, when you live in a country where the government has to bring in the army to beat the drug cartels, then you know you're in a bad place. When the drug cartels can openly fight the government. That wouldn't happen here. I mean, you know, nobody gets past the police force here. If they're calling in the army on you, then you're dead. They call the cops and you're dead. You know, I mean, we wouldn't have to call in the army for something like that. Also, they don't spend their money here. They send it all back to Mexico. You know, they're not boosting the economy. So what's the value of having them here? I don't see any. Alright, that's about all I have on illegal immigration. Post your comments, your views on it. I don't really know what else to say on it. Next taste test, I'll probably talk about legalizing marijuana. Alright, let's talk about the cigarette for a minute. Camel number 9's. I have smoked almost the whole thing, and I haven't tasted a thing yet. There is no flavor. I don't really like the cigarette, and I generally like Camels. I like that Turkish tobacco they use. But I don't feel so good about this one. Alright, cigarette's done. So, overall, I give it a 4 out of 10 when you're high. Thanks for watching. Be back next time.